Hello and welcome to Disc Golf in Muskoka. Today I am going to be playing the South River, Ontario course at Tom Thompson Park. Yes, this is a hand-drawn map by one of the league members, and if you're there, make sure to take a look and see all the info on there. Tom Thompson Park is lakeside, so you're going to have beautiful lake views as you're walking the course, as well as well-manicured gardens and gravel walkways and picnic areas throughout. So feel free to come up and enjoy a day at this course lakeside. This is Nate and Rob Levine from Disc Farm, a new retailer up in the Sunridge South River area. Rob was kind enough to go out the day before and shovel out all of the original tee pads and lay down sawdust as well to really help make for a special round today. The snow was all the way up to our waist in some spots, making for a very fatiguing round. But I really happy with these guys coming out to join me, and if you get a chance, head over to their website or Facebook page at Disc Farm and you'll be able to see all the wonderful discs they have available. And if you're in the Sunridge South River area, make sure to shout out to them so you can get connected with the community and have a retailer nearby. We're going to start on hole 1, 296 feet. There's a double mando here off the tee pad that plays with a triple banner mando for the tournament. So I'm just trying to keep a straight shot here through these trees. I end up grip logging it a bit, hitting that right tree and sitting down. Now you'll notice on my approach shot here, my shoulders are in line with the bush to the right of the basket. As I go to throw, I bring them in a bit, but then I return to that position, which makes me aim just a little bit to the right of the basket. So my body positioning isn't actually allowing me to really line up nicely for that shot. So it's a good thing to keep an eye on where your shoulders are facing, how your body positioning is lined up, because that'll affect your shot. I swear the basket can feel indecisiveness, and I wasn't feeling that putt, and I took the payment. This is hole 2. I have a very cramped tee pad. I'm trying to go for all 400 feet. I bend over that champ boss again. It opens up early. I sit down, but I just have this sidearm pitch-up shot with my Streamline Pilot to get myself inside the circle. This 15-footer was terrifying. Sometimes you just don't feel connected to your putting stroke, and even something from a short distance can be scary. This is hole 3, 265 feet. I'm throwing my Streamline runway here. I'm just trying to blast it straight and let that stability hook to the left. And I actually almost ding this one, and I will be left with about a 5-footer just to tap that in for the birdie. Hole 4, 255 feet. This is definitely the signature hole of South River. You have to lean your shot out over water, and so it really demands of you to have trust in your shot to really push a straight shot out there and have it fade back to the left towards the hanging basket, another signature feature of the course. I'm able to get my runway up to there, and what a shaky putt. I'm trying to fall back on routine, but sometimes you can't connect. And this is going to be hole 5, 317 feet. There's a gap right in front of you that tempts you, but you'll find a lot of people are going to play out wide here to the left with either a sidearm or a backhand Anheuser. I got the inside line, but I just hit this tree with a lot of steam and sat down. So I just need to stay safe, make my approach shot here. I get a little greedy for the camera. Last second, I want it. I just want it. And I leave it too high and make a fatal error and sit down early. And with my putting feeling the way it is, I really should have concentrated on just staying close to the basket. So I'm going to give that a genuine bid, but just not be able to connect. And I'm going to have to tap this in for the 4 here. And we're going to move on to hole number 6, 283 feet. I'm going to line up my Champ TL3 again. I've changed my form for the winter, and I thought this was going to flip, and really it does what it's supposed to do. Stays flat about 250 and then hooks up into a hyzer. I'm going to have about a 40-foot look here. Once again, it's farther than I need right now, and I'm going to give it my best, but just going to stay wide and outside. I will take my medicine, tap in my 3, and we will move on to the next one. Hole number 7, 222 feet. This one has a tight gap at the very end of the hole. You really want to make sure you just get in there. So I'm going to take my beat-in AVR 3, and I'm going to try and just stay nice and straight. And you need more height and maybe a touch of Anheuser, but you really want to prioritize hitting this gap. I have a good look. I felt pretty good about it. This was the first time during the round where I was looking at the basket and I went, I think I could put this in. I was on line just a little bit low. Hole 8, 263 feet. This hole really is, you really want to play it safe for the 3. I really like playing the high Anheuser stall shot line here. I just kept that one a little too straight, sat down, bounced back out to the fairway, and I have about a 70-foot look here. And I give that a genuine bid.
I thought that first one was that. It had the power. Yeah. Oh, man.
That's all right. I'll tap in my 3. On this hole, a 3 is totally fine. And we will move into hole number 9. 413 feet, more commonly known as the water treatment hole because it's right next to the water treatment plant. I'm going to sky mail an Anheuser flex shot out here. I was trying to keep it lower so I could get a lot more directional towards the basket, but that's fine. I end up center fairway, and I'm just going to have about a 90-foot upshot here. So I'm going to pull out my understable keystone. It's what I usually like to use for upshots of the backhand. And I'm just going to keep that nice and close, and I'll be able to tap in my 3. Once again on this hole, especially in the winter, totally fine with a 3. And that will keep me at even for the front 9. If you want to see me get into some real trouble, follow me into the back 9 on the next video here. Thanks for joining me, guys, and have a great winter season.